Pharma Flash, a quick look at this week's most read news stories.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's Pharma Flash. The Pharma Flash is a weekly rundown of the top 5 most read news articles on American Pharmaceutical Review and Pharmaceutical Outsourcing's websites. I'm Mike Auerbach, the editor-in-chief of both publications, and I'll be counting down the top 5 most read news articles. In at number 5, Orexo announced that the U.S. District Court for the District of New Jersey ruled in favor of the company in its patent litigation against Sun Pharma regarding ZUBSOLV sublingual tablets in the United States. The District Court found that Orexo's patents are valid and infringed upon by Sun. The court's decision concludes the litigation that was initiated in September 2020 as a response to Sun's submission of an abbreviated new drug application with the FDA seeking approval of generic versions of ZUBSOLV. As a result of the decision, Sun is prohibited from launching its generic tablets until September 2032, and Orexo's patent protection remains unchanged. At number 4, Baush and Lomb entered into a definitive agreement with Novartis under which the company will acquire Xiidra, a non-steroid eye drop specifically approved to treat the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease, focusing on inflammation associated with dry eye. As part of the transaction, Baush and Lomb also acquire Librtrep, an investigational compound being studied for the treatment of chronic ocular surface pain, and AccuStream technology, an investigational device that may have the potential to facilitate precise dosing and accurate delivery of certain topical ophthalmic medications to the eye. Librtrep is currently in phase 2B development with study results expected in the third quarter of this year. At number 3, Berkshire Sterile Manufacturing, a Massachusetts-based fill-finish CDMO, expects to double their lyophilization capacity for their fully automated isolator-based filling line to meet new demand. A second lyophilizer will be added to the line to increase capacity to 70,000 10R vials per run. The company's current capacity on the line is 35,000 vials, and the addition of a redundant lyophilizer will double that capacity. The company expects to lyophilize GMP lots on the new system by the fourth quarter of 2025. At number 2, the FDA published an update to the list of off-patent, off-exclusivity drugs without an approved generic, or the OPOE list. The OPOE list includes approved new drug applications, or NDAs, for drug products that are not protected by patents or exclusivities at the time of each update, and for which the FDA has not approved an abbreviated new drug application, or ANDA, referencing that NDA. The FDA maintains this list to improve transparency and encourage the development and submission of applications under an abbreviated approval pathway for drugs with limited competition. The FDA updates this list every 6 months to ensure continued transparency regarding drug products where increased competition has the potential to provide significant benefits to patients. And at number 1, our top most read news article, Amneal Pharmaceuticals received a complete response letter, or CRL, from the FDA regarding the company's new drug application, or NDA, for IPX203 for the treatment of Parkinson's disease. The letter indicated that although an adequate scientific bridge was established for the safety of one ingredient, levodopa, based on pharmacokinetic studies, it was not adequately established for the other ingredient, carbidopa, and the FDA has requested additional information. The letter did not identify any issues with respect to the efficacy or manufacturing of IPX203. Amneal says it will work closely with the FDA to address its comments and plans to meet with the agency to align on the best path forward. So that's it. Those are our top 5 most read news articles. Thanks for watching, and tune in next week for our next update on the Pharma Flash.
For the latest news, articles, and multimedia on the global pharmaceutical industry, visit American Pharmaceutical Review and Pharmaceutical Outsourcing and sign up for our e-newsletters.